TikTok is the fastest growing social media app. It is taking over the entire scene from live streaming, from short form to long form. It is everywhere. So this is maybe going to sound controversial when I say this, but I think TikTok in the current state that it is in is horrible. And I'm not talking about the content that's put out on there. I'm talking about what the algorithm pushes on you. Now, we all know the TikTok algorithm is extremely, extremely powerful. It understands what you like, what you think about, what you text your friends, what you want in the future, and it pushes that content towards you. It knows everything about you. And that's what makes TikTok so good, because it's so tailored to you. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When I click on something that's in my algorithm, that's on my For You page, if I click on the comment section, we all know the famous blue comment. People go crazy to get the blue comment, and people click on the blue comment because it's blue. One of the kinds of videos that shows up in my For You page is soccer videos or football, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you search up soccer highlights in the search bar, or the first time I saw it, it was a blue comment. Once you scroll past the first 3 or 4 initial videos it shows, here is what you will see. And maybe you're saying that it's just my algorithm, when in reality, these are the top liked videos, which pushes them to the top of the search. And maybe you're saying,
hey man, this is just a coincidence. It's because it's related to soccer. So they're pushing the soccer videos. It makes sense.
Okay, let me give you another example. But first, if you can please drop a like on this video, it'll help me out a lot with the algorithm. I appreciate you. We all know what TikTok's key demographic is, right? We all know that the primary users of TikTok are kids and teenagers, right? So this just made me think to myself, let me just do a little experiment here. I decided to make a brand new account, which means a brand new algorithm, and took it upon myself to search Spider-Man. And you want to see what I get when I search up Spider-Man? Check this out.
Another oil assistant
It is literally just filled. You are bombarded with these kinds of videos. And it might be as simple as, this is what the user clicks on the most. This is what we know will get the most interactions, because obviously TikTok wants to keep the user scrolling for as long as possible. That's how they make their money. That is something you call audience retention. Now, let me just give you another example just to strengthen my point even more. Let me give you something that's entirely unrelated to the style of video that pops up. I love mountaineering. I love watching mountaineering videos, and I love the idea of climbing some of the world's biggest mountains. That's just something that I've always been into, and my TikTok page knows that I love it. So when I search up K2 climbing edit, here is what I see. Literally videos that are completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. So it just makes me think, what is going on here? Why is this being done? And like I said before, it could just be because that's what people click on the most, and it keeps your brain sort of craving that weird sort of content. It's so very well calculated because it's so obviously a trap that TikTok deploys on the users to keep them scrolling. It's obviously one, because they know if they search something specific, they're not going to only show that specific thing, because what if you just all of a sudden decide that you don't want to see that anymore? But if you're subconsciously presented with brain rot content that you know will provide that stimulus and provide that dopamine rush, that's going to keep them on the app for longer. Now, luckily, I don't know if any of you guys seen my last video, but I've mitigated my social media time to a very low amount of time, which is why I realized this. I'm not on TikTok a lot, so when I go on TikTok, I kind of realize what is going on, and that's how I came to this realization. I'm searching up soccer edits, I'm searching up K2 edits, and I'm being bombarded with these dancing videos. And I don't know if it's just my For You page, so let me know if yours is like that as well. I'm genuinely curious. Leave it in the comments. But let me know what you think about this. This is part of the reason why I just think TikTok is so bad right now in the current state that it's in. They got to change this. It's a really weird social media app. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe. I love you all. Peace and love.